everybody. How we doing? Oh my gosh, I always forget to put the music on before this starts. Ay, Mariana, you always forget to do the music. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Happy Sunday. Hi, everybody. So we've upgraded the setup a little bit, which is part of what threw me off this morning. I brought out the podcasting microphone so that you wouldn't hear me breathing every other breath, like it felt like I was doing with the gaming headsets. Happy Sunday! Hi, everybody. So, how's it going? Is sounding good? Are we sounding good? Are we sounding good? Hopefully, we're sounding good. So, the reason why I'm late, a few minutes late, is because I had dim sum on the stove. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So, today it's a little bit of a kitchen sink Sunday brunch moment. So I have some soup dumplings, Trader Joe's soup dumplings. I have some of the fresh baked challah bread that I just baked yesterday. With, oh my god, I'm like salivating right now. With some fig jam, a little bit of butter. I have some fruit salad, some pineapples, some raspberries, not strawberries, and then a little dipping sauce for the dumplings. No name. What time is it? It's 12:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ding dong ding. The time is, oh my gosh, I forgot utensils for the dumplings. Give me 2 seconds. How could I forget the chopsticks? How could I forget the chopsticks? How could I forget the chopsticks? How dare I forget the chopsticks? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Here we go. Now I can eat some dumplings. Hi, everybody. How was your week? How was your week? No name, anything specifically fun or scandalous happen in your world this week? Feels like, I mean, there's still craziness going on, but this week felt a little quiet in terms of the crazy in the world, no? Right? Oh my god, I'm so excited. So I just got this new steamer for the dumplings. I was doing it on the stovetop with like the metal steamer basket and like parchment paper, but it was always a pain. Oh yeah, it was always a pain in the butt to get the parchment paper and the soup dumplings to not break, pulling it out of the metal. Oh yeah, that's steamy. Oh yeah, we're gonna let that cool down, but we're gonna keep these nice and warm. Oh yeah, dumpling time. I spent my week streaming for my favorite singers. Ooh, nice. That sounds fun. Yeah, I had a pretty regular work week. We had our Monday night pizza party. Pizza pie. We had a pizza party on Monday night. There was Drag Race España review Monday night. It was Keith and the Girl week. If you are here at all because you know me through the Keith and the Girl podcast, it was Keith and the Girl week. Belated happy birthday to Keith Malley. Okay, so no name. I learned from your previous live, so I ate lunch. Well, bon apple tea. Oh, Monday night pizza party was fun. Pizza pie. So I looked up how to properly eat soup dumplings. There's like different ways that people do it. But the way that I've kind of learned and figured out how to do is you take the little top, you bite the little top off, you open a little pocket, steam comes out, right? So the liquids aren't scorching hot. And then I have, so my sauce, my dipping sauce, I made a mixture myself. There's soy sauce, hoisin sauce, some whole mustard, like Dijon mustard. There is some of the Rooster like garlic chili sauce, and then some fresh scallion chopped into it. So then we take this to the dipping sauce. Oh yeah, we drop it in the pocket. Yeah, drop it in the pocket. And then now you just gotta be brave. Gotta be brave and just mm, 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 oh my god. Oh, soup dumplings are the best. What is the second thing? Second thing, what do you mean second thing in the food? What second thing? What is the podcast about? So Keith and the Girl is how I was first really converted into like a for real podcast fan. They've been around for 17 years, I think, at this point. Pioneers in the game, katg.com. And every year, Keith Malley, one half, the Keith and the Girl, he usually does a stand-up show on his birthday. And people fly into New York, and it's kind of like Mecca for KTG fans. But for the last couple of years, because of the Panini, they've been doing virtual Keith and the Girl weeks. And so Wednesday, what are you doing? Oh, you look so cute. Wednesday night was movie night. And so all of us got together and over Zoom with some comedians, so they were doing kind of like commentary as we watched the movie. We watched The Wicker Man. Then Thursday night was Friday. What's today? Sunday. So Wednesday night was regular chat party, right? Thursday was, yes, because then I got the tickets. Wednesday was regular night chat party. Thursday was movie night. Friday was silent trailers, which is a game that they came up with. Keith plays against, again, other comedians that come on. They're a team and they play against him. Hamda Khalili watches a movie trailer on silent. She describes it and they have to guess what the movie is. Yes, The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage. It was crazy. La segunda salsa. Okay, so it's soy sauce, hoisin sauce. You can make that mix, but I have like the pre-mixed hoisin sauce. So soy sauce, hoisin sauce, the chili garlic rooster sauce, the whole mustard, the scallion. So delicious. It's a good dipping sauce for dumplings. So then silent trailers was Friday, and then last night was Jackbox games. So they had comedians, and all different comedians every night. They had comedians come on and everybody played, and then this time us in the audience got to participate because Jackbox, you can kind of be in the audience, and we got to play along in the Zoom. And then tonight is the last night of Keith and the Girl week, which will be Keith and the Girl Jeopardy, which I didn't get a chance to get tickets for. They said they were going to release some today. I keep checking. Let's check again now that I'm saying it. Ooh, wait. Oh my God. Wait. It's available. Hold on. Can I buy it? Ooh, yeah, ticket for tonight. Oh my God. I feel like Maddie right now when Maddie buys food while he's doing a live. Hold on, let me do this really quick. Oh, that's hilarious. No, not that email. The other email. Yes, because I've been checking since this morning. They said last night they were going to release 5 more tickets. So excuse me for interrupting, but I want to grab them while I can. Okay, trying to check out here. Come on. No. Okay, there we go. Come on. Self-checkout. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, please. You know my number. Yep, that one. That's the number. One more number. Oh my gosh. See? Kismet. I was talking about it. Looked it up. Come on. Give me the ticket. Boom! Confirmed. Yes! So I have a ticket for tonight. Yay! KTG Jeopardy. Woohoo! So tonight, we, the participant, the audience gets to participate because we get to play in Keith and the Girl Jeopardy. And again, mind you, this is 17 years worth of trivia. So this is going to be a deep cut, deep cut, deep cut. I love how you're mixing everything. Yeah, today, again, it's kitchen sink brunch. I almost thought about ordering sushi and the dumplings. But I was like, Mariana, you have food. You literally just baked bread yesterday. You have fresh fruit that you need to eat. Just make it a kitchen sink mukbang. Oh, still steamy. Ooh, that's what I like about this basket. See, that made it even more worth the purchase. The fact that it keeps the dumplings nice and warm, nice and steamy. Oh my gosh. I also like that the basket that I ordered. I mean, I don't have a car, so I almost get almost everything delivered in, mailed in, shipped in. So I bought it on Amazon. But I liked that the one that I got, instead of coming with paper liners, it came with oh yes, Mariana. It's my name. It comes with like paper liners, and this one came with cloth ones so that they're reusable. Yes, did I just give up my name without even noticing? All right, dumpling number 2. Número 2. Little dough nubbin. So yummy. And then the sauce. Oh my gosh. And I always make too much sauce, but I mean, it's just so fun. Very alchemist. Mixing my own little potions and tangs in the kitchen. Okay. Again, if you go to a dumpling restaurant and you see xiaolong bao, aka soup dumpling, on the menu, get them. Thank me later. Mm, 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 mm. Raspberries are expensive, but oh my gosh, that's so heartbreaking. I love raspberries. I eat raspberries and pineapple all the time. You can't get them. Oh no. I feel so lucky. Oh, I feel so lucky that I can just go to the supermarket and get raspberries and pineapple. It's good. I wish I could mail you some. Excuse me, talking with my mouth full. So what else? What else happened this week? Oh, so right now it's day 3 of Rich Little White Kids Invade the Desert, aka Coachella. Look at me, Coachella. It's Coachella weekend. I've seen some clips online. I've never been. The most reference that I know to Coachella personally is that when I dream shop houses on Zillow, the Indio Valley and Coachella Valley and that whole Palm Springs area is on my list of places to dream by. And if I ever do buy some property down there, this is the one weekend a year that I would probably fly up to the Bay Area and Airbnb my house, because people pay a lot of money to get Airbnbs for Coachella weekend. I love strawberries too. As a little kid, that was like my favorite fruit flavor. And it's one of the few words that I still remember in Italian. Because Spanish was my first language. Italian technically was my second language, but I don't remember it much because we didn't practice it once we moved back to Puerto Rico. But I remember how to say fragola, which is strawberry. And then I learned English. And now I'm learning French and Hawaiian because I just love languages. I saw 2NE1 performing. I'm the best at Coachella. I love K-pop. Oh my God, yes. Yes, and I saw that one too. I saw that clip on Twitter, and the kids were living. Second generation K-pop or about at Coachella. Yes, they're the dun 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 dun. Right, that one. Yes, they were living. The children were getting their vidas. The other performance that I saw that I actually dug into the Twitter kind of clips to really get into it because she's my girl was Megan the Stallion. She did a good mix of kind of like the music that she first put out that first kind of made her hot, and then the more newer music, and then a new song that she premiered last night. I believe Harry Styles was the headliner. No, Billie Eilish was the headliner last night. So then Harry Styles must have been Friday. One thing I'll remember is the melody. I might not always know the words, but I love me a good melody, man. That and the beat is really what makes the song. Songwriting is where the money's at, but a good beat, a good melody, that'll just get you. It'll burn in your ear. I mean, we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no. Over this music. I need better background music. What's this? I need like more energy. This one's called Feeding the Ducks. What do we feel about Feeding the Ducks? I'm kind of digging Feeding the Ducks for a bit. Feeding the Ducks. How much is a ticket to Coachella? You know what? I don't know. I'm sure it's ridiculously expensive, which I'm actually curious. Curious Nelly. Once I get curious, I have to look it up. Cost of Coachella tickets. And I'm sure it ranges depending on if you do the whole weekend or the 3 days only. And I'm guessing, is this year 2 weekends also? Because I remember that the last time it happened pre-Panini, they had 2 weekends of Coachella. Like, that was insane because, yeah, that was the double Baychella because she came out in the gold hoodie one weekend, and then the next weekend she came out in the pink hoodie. So tiers determine ticket pricing. The earlier you buy, the better. Tier 1 pass prices for general admission start at $4.49. Oh, this is like too loud in my ears. Can't hear myself think. Tier 1 pass prices for general admission start at $4.49, $450 before the fees. Tier 2 $4.74, tier 3 $4.99. What's the difference there? What? Oh, $4.49, $4.74, $4.99. Okay, so it goes up. And finally, tier 5 $5.49. VIP tickets to Coachella are also an option, which is the only way I would go. Starting at $920 and going up to $1,119. 1119. Wow. So if I was going to be doing it like my way, I'm dropping a good G easily. See, if I'm spending that kind of money to go to a festival like this, I don't want to go to the like glamorous, influencer, like Instagram Coachella. I want to go to Burning Man. I've never been to Burning Man, and that I want to go to. But like, you gotta have like a group of people. That's not something that you can like, I'm gonna go to Burning Man by myself. At least I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be too scared. It's too much stimulation. But like with the right group of people, oh my god, a rant pack tribe for Burning Man would be everything. Oh my gosh. What would we see? I would bring bread because we could use that for bartering. I also know how to cook, so I can help with the food. It's always good to be a water person. You know how many K-pop albums I can buy with the money, right? About 13 to 15. Yes, I'm telling you. James Charles. Oh, so bread for what? So part of the culture of Burning Man, or at least it used to be, I know that a lot of the techie people have taken over and they just go with like concierge services. They don't do the whole barter system. But Burning Man, back when it started, was a moneyless. The idea is for people to come together and as like a moneyless society. Let me take this bite and I'll explain. Chunky Sushi Bread's bringing the weed. Hey, that's always wanted and needed. So the idea of Burning Man is that you come, you bring your stuff, but you also bring things that you want to share or barter. Let's say you run out of water. There's gonna be somebody who dedicated themselves to have water for everybody. But you're not gonna exchange money for it. So let's say I bring, a chunk of the challah bread that I baked the day before. We're going to exchange that for the water or whatever. Maybe you want to, have some magical mushroom tea or something. You exchange some challah bread for some tea. So that used to be part of a big root of the culture of Burning Man. But again, it's, I don't know. I know that a lot of the tech people have taken over the whole thing, and again, and like they just pay their way through everything. They don't want to have to do the barter, which sucks to me the soul out of the Burning Man idea. I learned a new word. Barter. Oh, yeah, barter. Intercambiar. Trueque. Spanish is my mother tongue. Lo entiendo, papi. I mean, I understand. Lo entiendo. Okay. I'm getting so excited. What to eat? Oh my God. I don't have a napkin either. I am a mess today. I forgot my utensils. I forgot my napkin. I meant to have 2 of these. I'm licking it clean to reuse it, but we're doing it. We're here. We're getting it done. We're enjoying it. It's Sunday. No need to stress. Just time to break some bread. Chat it up with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Low stress. I was debating if I'm going to take a chunk of this bread over to the property managers just because I have to bug them so much. Try to be nice sometimes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I give some of the bread to the people that are working? I mean, they're working on Easter Sunday, right? That's a nice thing to do. I was thinking about taking a chunk of bread, some butter, and some fig jam and like dropping it off as like a little gift basket. I don't know. I try to be nice sometimes. It's part of the idea. Kind of like come back to nature, come back to like pre-capitalism society. Yeah. And the other thing about Burning Man is just the amazing art installations, which Coachella, what they do at Coachella is have like Instagrammable installations, like installations that are really fun to like take Instagram pictures with. The Burning Man art installations, 9 out of 10 of them is going to have a purpose. It wants you to feel something. It wants you to think something. It wants you to do something. Some of them, they want you to interact with the art installation. And then at the end of the festival, just like the Wicker Man, the Burning Man gets burnt, the effigy gets burnt, and then everybody takes everything with them, and then the desert is left how they found it. You know what I'm saying? Why did it change? So when I say the techie people, so Burning Man, the Bay Area, the California kind of hippie scene, again, was a big part of like what would go into the desert and create this Burning Man culture. But it's also basically like a 4-day party with like amazing music. Some of the best DJs in the world play Burning Man. Again, the art installations. And so Silicon Valley, the more money that came into the Bay Area via Silicon Valley with the techies, aka the tech workers, which I'm technically one of them, but I'm not a gentrifier like they are. I've been here. They don't want to play by the old system of the barter. They don't want to have to go out there and ask people for things. So now there's like services that basically like act as a buffer for the tech people. So they show up in their air conditioned mega buses, and that's where they sleep in. They don't sleep in a tent, and they have ice all weekend because they have their mega rockstar bus, and they have concierges that make sure that there's food and etc. So it's basically like a high-end experience for something that originally as intended never was supposed to have a high-end VIP access kind of like aspect to it. So it's just kind of become a little commercialized and like a little bit, el dinero, bueno, ya tú sabes, la gente, people with money. Sometimes they make things better and sometimes they just up and ruin things. You know what I'm saying? Do it, maybe they'll lower the rent. I know, right? I'm telling you. How many days is it? So Burning Man if I'm not mistaken, is like almost a week because people, it's a big deal. Like people prepare for it, they make outfits for it, they make again like it's a really giant festival. So like people take bikes with them because you're gonna want like if you don't have a bicycle or something like that with you, you're gonna walk a lot. It's like a huge footprint once the entire encampment is set up. And so I want to say it's like maybe like 5 days, 4 or 5 days, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Willem and Alaska and Courtney famously went to Burning Man years ago, and they did like the whole festival experience as a festival goer, but they also performed one night. And I think on Willem's channel, you can see videos from way back then from when they had Burning Man. I mean, they had fun and they had a, semi VIP experience, but they still did it relatively, normal. They had like an RV van, which is kind of like the normal people's like rock star van. You take an RV van, but like, RV vans 9 times out of 10 they aren't super fancy. And so that's kind of like the idea. And the playa, so it's called La Playa because you just when you come back home you're covered in dust, but it's not a beach, it's a dry beach. And so yeah, you always come home with some playa dust on you. And then in the Bay Area in San Francisco, about a month after Burning Man, there's a big party called Decompression, and a lot of the art installations that were at Burning Man get to have a place in San Francisco during a block party, which is really fun. So like I've gotten to see some of the art installations thanks to the decompression parties, but one of these days I want to go to Burning Man. What about Woodstock? Is that still a thing? So there was the original Woodstock that happened in the 70s. And then I want to say, was it 25 years later? Like at some point in the 90s when it was a something anniversary. Yeah, because I want to say the 25th anniversary or something like that. There was another Woodstock, like a more modern Woodstock. But I think that's the only one. Lollapalooza is still a thing because that is a touring, like worldwide touring festival. Because I just saw on somebody's Instagram feed some like Lollapalooza Argentina or like something like that. Somewhere in South America. It was the Lollapalooza tour, and they're like on tour right now. Outfits, yeah. The playa outfits are a thing. So like I'm sure again it's probably changed by now, but it's kind of like a big part of the vibe is again raver culture because it's like a lot of house music, a lot of techno music, a lot of trance music. Like that's kind of like a big part of the music culture of the Burning Man. So you have like the big furry boots and like the bikini top with like the big goggles, and then again you're out in the desert, so you have like your goggles to protect your eyes, you have like your face coverings, but then everybody's trying to make it cool. Yeah, La Playa, the beach, but it's not a beach, it's the desert. But once you get the desert storms, you get covered in sand. And so, it's just like the playa. No, we're not letting you eat. No, it's part of the fun. That's why I do it live. Because we talk. We talk. If it was just me eating, then I would just record it and post it and I wouldn't do it live. We wouldn't do it live. Because that way I can interact with you guys. And it feels like I'm having dinner with my friends. I mean, dinner. I'm having brunch with my friends. Okay, so that was the dumplings. And look at me. I ate the dumplings just fine. That was delicious. And look, still sauce left over. Ugh. I hate wasting, but it's okay. Maybe I'll make 2 more dumplings after this and not waste the sauce. I need my utensils. I can't put my utensils away like that. What party? We had some artists from Lollapalooza. Yes. Did you hear it? When she got was it when the show couldn't happen and she got like all cursed out and people didn't want her to come back or something, and she like that's when she quit, right? Like when she was like, I quit. I don't want to do music anymore. Which I mean, being signed to Dr. Luke, I don't blame her. But yeesh. Yeah, I mean the music industry's hard, and she's a young artist and she's blown up pretty big, and they just treat you like a little pony, like dance. She's performing at Coachella. I saw like a prepping for Coachella video, but I haven't seen a performance video, so she must be on today's lineup. But yeah, oh Doja Cat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens. And unfortunately, one of the good things about social media is that uh, information travels fast, but then sometimes information travels a little too fast. Mm. So she's brought that up a few times since then. At first, it felt like, okay, she has commitments, right? Because there's contractual commitments. There's like, I'm sure she's contracted and booked through next year with contracts. But if she is close to being done with her Dr. Luke contract, then I could see her still someday quitting if she doesn't want to work for Dr. Luke anymore, because, he signed her when she was really young and didn't know any better. And that man is a leech in the music industry. He takes these young women and just treats them like product and spits them out. And again, I wouldn't blame her for wanting to be done with Dr. Luke and her contract there. Free Doja Cat, yo. Mm-hmm. Miley Cyrus. See that? Well, Miley has been a performer and has been in the industry for most of her life, versus Doja Cat, who is a young person who blew up really relatively quickly, but is still young. And so Doja, and the other thing is that Doja Cat made a name for herself for being silly, very outspoken, very goofy. And I think that sometimes that can be a mark of like lacking a little bit of maturity. And so you wouldn't know how to like, not be a fucking shithead when things aren't going right. Doja was not even hyping. Yeah, exactly. Foo Fighters greeted the fans. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She'll learn over time. Bread. Mm, mm. That bread is so good. So good. Oh my god. Mm. So what do you think? Should I give the property manager and the maintenance people some bread or no? Or do I keep it for myself? No, I don't want to be greedy. I want to be nice. This part, I wouldn't guess. I would bet. I would bet money that she's disconnected with a lot of how the world is. And you learn that. You learn that on that first world tour. You learn, about not everything's the same as the United States. And you can't treat people the same way that you do here. And yeah, it's all very, you know, nuanced. You know what I'm saying? Raspberries. It's really good. I know, right? Well, see, I'm hoping, I'm trying. See, there's been like this giant construction project that's been a pain in my butt. And there's some security concerns about some of the new design of things. Long story short, like there's just access points that shouldn't be there. And with this whole property redesign, they should have kept that in mind. And I rang the bell months ago. And now at this point, I've had to take videos of people breaching said access points so that they will listen to me. But I've had to like very kindly, but very sternly keep reminding them that these are breach points. And I'm very concerned with that. But I also like want to be nice. So like during Christmas, I gave them coquito. I gave them fresh baked cookies. So I think it'll be nice for me to like go and give them some bread after I kind of been up their butt. Okay. Yeah. Maybe they'll love her. Maybe they'll love her my rent. Yeah, for the property. So The property's a few different buildings, and yeah, it's just been yeah, it's not cool. What is coquito? Ooh, very happy to tell you what coquito is. So coquito in Puerto Rico during the holidays, it's like our holiday drink. And so let's say, so like during Christmas time, it's very standard for people like the weeks leading up to Christmas, but especially Christmas week at night, people, our version of caroling. So it's not like Oh Holy Night or anything like that. It's like saludos. Excuse me, I'm burping now. Saludos, saludos, se va a saludar. And so people go house to house singing the parrandas. And so like your host will usually have some coquito for you. So coquito, and you have it for like the Christmas parties and like the New Year's parties and all that. I make it every year. Coquito is coconut milk, coconut cream. No, coconut milk, evaporated milk, condensed milk. I think it might have coconut cream also. Cinnamon and rum. And it's so good. Coquito for us is a kind of bread. See? Look at that. So many different words. I mean, so many of the same words for different things. Oh, it's a drink. And it's really good. And so it's like creamy and sweet, but it gets you because that rum. And you don't notice that rum is in there. So you serve it over ice. Oh my gosh. So good. Eggnog, who's that? Coquito, that's that bitch. Mm-hmm. 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 In Paraguay, children used to visit their neighbors and say, "Wow, nice nativity." Yeah. That's visiting my abuela's house. My abuela loved her nativity scene, and my tia. Oh, they loved their nativity scenes. Mm-hmm. And you have to be careful. You couldn't play in the house and knock them over because you might break baby Jesus. You don't want to break baby Jesus. You don't want to break baby Jesus. We never want to break baby Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. And then the neighbor gives you pan dulce and clerico, a fruit salad with wine in it. Oh, so it's like sangria, but like not so liquidy. Okay, baby sangria. Getting the kids started with the sangria palette young. Not a tradition to get the children drunk anymore. Well, I will tell you that when I was a little girl, my titi's husband, he was Italian. He's not with us anymore. So he was Italian and he had a really good wine collection. So I remember being relatively young and getting like the little sip of wine here and there. So they got us started young. Sort of sangria, right? Instant Christmas vibes. Oh, well, I gotta go take care. Happy Easter, yes. And I just finished eating, so we're done here for today with our little mukbang and Kiki. So au revoir, chunky sushi bread. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. No name, thank you so much for keeping me company and keeping the chat vibes going. It's not a mukbang and Kiki if there's no Kiki, right? Mukbang is just mukbang. So thank you for coming here today. I will definitely do another impromptu. You know what? Since tomorrow Monday, today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. Um Tomorrow Monday will be Drag Race España review. So more than likely I'll pop in and do another mukbang and kiki tomorrow night. Decide what I want to eat tomorrow. Maybe we can do a poll tomorrow morning for what I want to eat tomorrow night. Make coquito. Coquito, see, it's not. You gotta wait for the right season. It's not coquito season. It's not right. It doesn't feel right. It's gotta be like around Christmas time. But we will be doing this. This is not, mukbang and kiki is not going anywhere. And I definitely want to, as the year goes by, a lot of the recipes that I want to try to make new, whenever there's kind of like a holiday around, I want to try to theme some of that. So we'll definitely have some themed mukbang and kikis coming along in the year. But for now, this is today's brunch time, kitchen sink, mukbang and kiki. How many times can I say that? But I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Besos. Bye.